If y'all was on our live last night, y'all would have saw the investigation we did, the surveillance we did, the phone calls we made, the people we talked to, only to discover this was all a hoax.
Is this Carlee Russell 2.0? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your man, Brandon Geo, one half of Residual Impact. And listen, there's been a lot of talk going around about something smelling a little fishy, if you know what I mean, regarding this whole situation that's been coined Brickgate. Bruh. Now, this is something that I definitely didn't want to cover in its entirety because, you know, too many creators have already made videos about the brick incident. You know, I mentioned it briefly in a previous video, and they've covered every angle from when the incident happened and people claiming to be there, but they've been called out for being frauds and lying about where they were.
The ex to the brick lady witness has spoke out and allegedly it happened in Houston. She said he lives in Nashville. He never was in Houston. And he did all of that talking, making up that story for clicks, likes, and views.
You know, like there's just been so much going on with this story. And like I've mentioned in a previous video, this has sparked a massive just conversation. It has definitely sparked a conversation regarding protect black women. And like I've said before, I'm all for it. I have no problem protecting women because as a man, that's what we do. But for some reason, this situation sparked a huge conversation, sparked a debate, men versus women. I mean, granted, that's been going on for a while anyway. However, this has just, I guess, amplified the conversation and it just brought it back up again. Now, if this truly was a hoax, yo, we all got played. Seriously, we all got played because when I first heard about it, don't get me wrong, I was feeling a type of way because I don't like when, you know, men put their hands on women. And I know there was some people in the comments who were butthurt by my sentiments on this, but I've said it before. I don't like when men put their hands on women unless it's regarding self-defense. When it comes to violence, period, I don't really care for violence unless it involves self-defense. I don't expect to see anybody going out there and picking fights, but if somebody picks a fight with you, defend yourself. That's common sense. Defend yourself as best as you can. And no, I'm not victim blaming. Again, I'm calling out some of the comments that I got in one of the last, you know, 2 videos that I've uploaded before this one. Come on.
Use your common sense.
Use your common sense. This has gotten so much attention, so much traction over the last 2 weeks. And the attention that's been given to this has been all different types of emotions from rage or empathy. People are just feeling so much regarding the situation, and I get it. I understand. And another thing that people have been feeling with this situation is that it was a hoax. Now, those aren't my words. I'm just reporting on what I've seen. I'm reporting on what other people are saying.
This is my last time talking about it. Black women, do not come at me because we uncovered the truth. Let me pitch myself down to a little guy. If y'all was on our live last night, y'all would have saw the investigation we did, the surveillance we did, the phone calls we made, the people we talked to, only to discover this was all a hoax. Now, her injuries were real. We still don't know how she got the injuries, but according to her, it was the brick. But, excuse me, after contacting the police, the internet contacted the police has no report of the incident.
Straight up with you and knowing, like, I didn't even know about this. I didn't even know it was that even happened until you brought it to my attention.
And that's what scares me. The video she made was over a day ago. So, I mean, there's been times where they're not able to tell me, yeah, this woman did file a report. But what they are able to tell me is, ma'am, we received multiple calls on the incident. It's being investigated. That is okay to tell me, right? So,
and yeah, it is. And I'm being honest with you. This is the first time I even heard about it. And like,
of course, I know how the law works. But what I'm confused about is why you guys are not reporting it. I mean, shouldn't we be looking for an assailant? Is he black? Is he white? Is he tall? Is he skinny? That should be something you're releasing to the public to warn other women. I mean, what about that part?
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, of course. I agree with that.
With all those people out there in Houston, are you telling me that you guys haven't received any calls about someone being assaulted? Can't you tell me that much?
No, ma'am. This is the first time I'm actually hearing about that. I don't have social media, so I don't really keep up what's going on with the social media.
No,
world, honestly.
I understand that, but if this happened in public and a bunch of people called you guys, you would be able to tell me that, yes, we received a lot of calls about the incident. It's being investigated. You would be able to tell me that much, correct?
Yeah, I mean, if she made a report, then yeah, it would be investigated.
After the venue owner, right there where it happened, checked all of his surveillance cameras, he alleges nothing like this ever happened, that she just came out of nowhere with all these accusations. The guys that were standing around in this video says they never saw the incident. They just heard her screaming and yelling and yapping, and they called the police. She was out there acting crazy and ridiculous, and they just said they left.
So what happened is, we were just out here, we were chilling and stuff like that. We went in the gas station. Right after we came back outside, she was right there talking about, I got hit with the brick, you know? And we was trying to help her. That's all we was trying to do. You see what I'm saying? We were trying to help her. I called the police and stuff like that. They pulled up. I talked to them. I know they got the video. The police got the video. Yeah, we can pull out the video. I was talking to the police. She was behind me, you know what I mean?
And she knew it would work if she blamed black men. And look what happened. Black women lost their mind. They just start bashing black men all across the world because we're trying to hold her accountable like we did Carlee Russell.
And I typically don't like to go by he say, she say. But if it turns out that this was actually a hoax, and this woman who's been proven to make GoFundMes in the past, all after claiming to be attacked.
You grew up and they mad because you trying to beat somebody. They mad because you trying to beat somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old. They gonna beat me up.
If this was all a hoax and she seriously took everybody's money who donated, yo, that's some foul stuff. But here's what I wanted to bring up. Is this Carlee Russell 2.0? I mean, this seems to be playing out in a similar fashion to what happened with Carlee Russell back in July due to an alleged kidnapping, and then another debate sparked between black men and black women, which was crazy to me because I have seen several women post about how black men were spinning the kidnapping narrative and saying that she was lying. And the people who called Carlee out on her BS early on turned out to be right.
I lost over 300 followers over Carlee Russell, only to find out we was right.
Now, we've talked about on this channel before, believing all women can be dangerous, especially if there are no facts, because clearly we've seen it before to where there have been women who have lied on men and put them either 6 feet under or behind bars. If this is not real, it's definitely going to take away from the women who actually go through situations like this, because we all know that stuff like this happens to where a woman will reject a man's advances, and some of the men who cannot take rejection will take out their anger, their emotions on women and try to cause them physical harm.
What is wrong with you? You touched me because on Main Street.
Oh my God, y'all.
I'm a killer. I'm a killer.
Can you please, can you just walk away, please?
Put that in my face, snitch.
What is your that?
Pop the truck, holler.
Bro, gone.
Yeah, what you talking about?
You're embarrassing yourself.
I'm embarrassing you.
You ain't embarrassing
Who is
me,
you?
baby.
Who is you? Who is you?
Nobody to you.
You was mafia.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Bitch. Go. What the?
Some men who actually succeed in causing physical harm to women just for saying no or just for rejecting them. And I'm not making an excuse for those brothers. I'm not at all. Like, I really don't like when men put their hands on women. I think that's a coward move. I said what I said. If y'all want to have problems with me in the comments again, hey, I'm here for all the smoke. You can bring the smoke. But if you put your hands on a woman and you have no right in doing so because she did nothing to you but say no, that's a cowardly move, yo. That's just the bottom line. But I will say, I've seen the comments on the last 2 videos I've made regarding this situation or what has stemmed from this situation. And people are hurt. Men are hurt. Women are hurt. Us as a community, we are hurt. So a lot of what we are speaking of and a lot of the talking points that each of us are making from either side are coming from a place of hurt. And I truly don't know how we can fix this or if we can fix this at all. We all know about the gender war. We all know about what's going on. We all know about the fuel that all of us are really adding to the fire, because I do want to see an improvement. I do want to see a change between us all. And, you know, Mike and I, we started this channel because we wanted to leave a residual impact with our audience. We wanted to speak about certain topics and get people to think and get people to change their ways and get people to like really have our messages like resonate with them and get them to think about it, and then eventually take the necessary steps to do things differently. I don't know, man. This situation here was an entire mess, but I would love to hear what you guys think down below. So drop your comments and I'd love to have a discussion on this. Do you think that Rhoda, aka Ro Reports, was telling the truth, or is she capping? Because at this point, I don't even know what to believe. Everything's a skit. Everything's made up. People do anything for clout nowadays. It's one hell of a drug. So comment down below. Let me hear your thoughts and opinions. And we both need to think about this. Because again, I would love to see us do better. I would love to see us improve as a community. We need community. But are we too far gone? I don't know. Till next time, y'all. Peace.